Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a little tour of the pros and cons of living in Bulverde, Texas. Whether you're moving here for the great schools or the beautiful hill country views, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about both sides. So stay tuned so you don't miss out, so you can find out all the information about Bulverde, Texas. We are going to start off with the positive because I like to focus on the positive, and you're going to see that even some of the negatives might not be so negative, but I'm going to focus on the positives about living here in Bulverde, Texas. And I think the main thing we're going to start off with, guys, is number one, stunning hill country living. Bulverde is a nature's lover's dreams. We have Canyon Lake nearby, Guadalupe State Park nearby. You are always surrounded by breathtaking scenery. You can spend your weekends hiking, kayaking, or just enjoying the outdoors. Plus, one of the awesome benefits are the deer and the amazing animals that come around here and that you see in Bulverde, Texas. So to me, that is definitely a pro. Pro number one is the stunning hill country. You can still find homes here that have 2 to 10 acres. It's not, they're not going away. There's lots of land left. There are some construction homes, maybe if you want to call them track homes, that are popping up here and there that make living a little bit more affordable out here in Bulverde. But if it's country living you want and it's lots of acreage and even a ranch, then I can help you find that out here. My name is Jana Cervantes and I'm with eXp Realty Cervantes Dream Homes. And I specialize in the San Antonio metropolitan area. If this is the first time that you've ever been to my channel, oh my gosh, welcome. Where you been all my life? Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and tap that bell so you can get all the notifications when all of my new information pops up on this channel, so you can find out all about the local attractions, the housing tours, the real estate market, all of that stuff that's important for you to know before you make a big move, like buying a house. So if Bulverde, Texas, or any of these areas, that is something that you're looking for, then fill out the comments below, set up a Zoom call me on my cell phone, send me an email, whatever it is. I would love to hear from you. All right, pro number two. And this is one, I actually live in Bulverde and I moved out here about 23 years ago. Oh my gosh. No, 24 years ago, guys. Wow. And one of the reasons I moved out here was for the family-friendly environment. There's Bulverde Community Park. Spring Branch is very close. And it's just a community feel. They have market days. They have farmers markets. You know, it's just community. People know each other. It has grown a lot, but people know each other around here and they look out for each other. And that was something that I really wanted. Want my boys to go to the same school that their friends do, and to continue that as they went on through high school, which out here is the Smithson Valley Rangers. So go Rangers. Yes, Rangers we will be. And so that is one of the reasons that I moved out here. I think that feeling safe about your kids being in the yard, feeling safe about your kids walking home from your neighborhood school, those are so important for family members, especially mamas who have a worry heart, which most of us do. So the family-friendly environment is just a super safe, super friendly atmosphere here in Bulverde, Texas. Well, I kind of just mentioned number three. And so number three to me is the quality of education that you get out here. I actually was a principal here at Smithson Valley Middle School, an assistant principal for a couple of years, and I realized that the school district was really special. Here in Comal, they really focus on higher academics. They focus on making sure that your kids are ready for the next step in their life, whatever it may be, whether it's college or trade school or even just the workforce or the military. It is a great place to get that foundation, which is super important, as you know. And then of course, we also have the extracurricular activities, and Smithson Valley High School is very well known in the state of Texas They are a football powerhouse. They have now dropped down to 5A, which they have previously been 6A when my son played and won the district championship, for the record. But yes, they've dropped to 5A, but they are extremely successful, but not only in teaching kids football, but they're successful in teaching kids hard work and dedication and teamwork and just playing a role on a team, which so many people need to figure out these days. So I love that. They're very strong in swimming and wrestling and volleyball and all of the extracurricular. The theater is great. The choir, the band, dance team, I can't say enough. So if you want your kids to really feel like they're going to a special high school that they can be a part of, then Smith Valley is definitely the one. Okay, so that was number 3. Number 4 is definitely the convenient location, because very few people that live in Bulverde work in Bulverde. I've lived here for 24 years. I have driven to the south side of San Antonio. I have driven to New Braunfels. I have driven to Cibolo and was able to get there at a fairly quick rate. And so that's one of the best things about it. You are 30 minutes from San Antonio, where of course we already know, guys, there's tons of amazing shopping. There's the Riverwalk, there's Fiesta Texas, SeaWorld, everything that you want in San Antonio, you can get to within 30 minutes. Also, I also love that about 20 minutes is New Braunfels, which has Schlitterbahn and Landa Park. And I spent a lot of time there, even though I was living here. And then another place that is really growing and that you can get to is Boerne. And so it's just kind of a hubbub here. It's a central location to get to Austin, to get to San Antonio, New Braunfels, Boerne, all those places. So living out here, like I said, very few people work out here that live out here, unless they work remotely, which is the beauty of being retired. So yeah. All right. So, and number 5, which I'm still trying to find. I'm still trying to take in pro number 5, and that is the slower pace of life. It's not the hustle and bustle. They have coffee shops. It's just a place where you can come and unwind. I'm sitting out here and I'm not hearing cars. I'm seeing deer. I'm actually hearing the swimming pool, a little fountain thing. It's just a calming, peaceful place. And if you work in a stressful environment, I don't know, like, high school principal, then this is a great place to come home to and just unwind here in the hill country. So I think that is probably very important to a lot of people. A lot of retirees come out here along with Boerne and Spring Branch, and they find their peaceful life at the end of, their career. So that is number 5. Okay, guys, so not every place is perfect. So we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about some of the things that might not be as desirable. And so these are some things that you need to pay attention to, because Bulverde is not the place for everybody. You have to really understand that there is very limited shopping and dining options out here. I mean, yes, we have Spring Branch Cafe. We have a couple of Mexican restaurants, I Chihuahua. We have the Hatch 5, and we have the Vine, and that's pretty much sums it up. So if you're looking for tons of eating options and great places to go, yeah, we recently got a Chili's. That's awesome. So I like that. But no, you probably have to drive into San Antonio and New Braunfels, and that's not a huge deal breaker, but it is for some people. And so, like shopping, we have one boutique, maybe 2 boutiques out here, but there used to be a Bell's, but it's no longer. And so you really have to take a little bit of a drive, 15-20 minutes, which, oh my God, to my teenage grown sons, it's so far. So if that's the way that your family lives, they want to be able to get to a place in 3 or 4 minutes, then Bulverde is not the place, because there are very, very limited shopping and dining options. Okay, so this is the big one that everybody talks about, because my last video, which was about Bulverde and about moving here, people were like, stop telling them to move here. And I was like, geez, guys, it's a beautiful place to be, it's my job. I need them to know that this is a great place. But they are like, it's too crowded, which it is becoming crowded. Traffic traffic from San Antonio to Bulverde used to be a really big nightmare. My husband had to drive it. I had to drive it every day. Now, the Highway 281 has been built out and it is fabulous. So the 281 traffic is not quite what it used to be. It's still getting hectic, but it's not quite what it used to be. I think what everybody's talking about is downtown 46. And so 46 runs from New Braunfels to Bernie. And Bulverde's kind of right in the center of it. And the roads are little country roads, little farm roads, little one-lane roads. And so right now, they're working on making those bigger and making them 2 or 3 lane roads. But the traffic is crazy. I'll tell you, it's about 3 miles to my fabulous HEB here in Bulverde. But sometimes it's quicker for me to go 12 miles to San Antonio to the next HEB. Just because of the traffic right there. They're fixing it, and I think they're realizing, oh my God, we're growing. So that's definitely, happening. Since I've moved out here, we've gotten a Walmart and we've gotten an Academy, and so things have definitely starting to get busy. So that's definitely one of the ones that people are going to tell you. Okay, so most people, I've already told you, that live in Bulverde either commute to San Antonio for work or they work remotely. There are not a lot of employers in this town. I mean, yes, you could work at the schools, which a lot of people do, which is a great place, but moving, traveling to your work is definitely something that you would have to do if you live out here in Bulverde. So that's definitely a con for a lot of people. I know there's been several times that my husband's like, geez, because he drives downtown San Antonio every day. Now that 281's fixed, it's better, but it is a commute. And so you have to dedicate yourself to that and really want the small town living to make up for that. So that's something. Number 4. Okay. So this is not big for me because I like my night times at my house, but a lack of nightlife and urban amenities. If you're someone who wants a vibrant nightlife or you have lots of cultural events, Bulverde might be a little bit too quiet. We rely heavily on outdoor and family-friendly activities. So you're not gonna find a lot of late night options here, late night food. You're not gonna find late night bars. You're just not. So if that's something that you're looking for, then Bulverde's probably not for you. And so that's definitely a con. And then the last one is the higher housing costs. Rising home prices, a lot of our homes out here have beautiful large lots. And that is a lot of the reason for the higher priced homes. They have large lots, they're custom built, our median price is about $499,000, which actually has decreased in the past year. So about a 2.9% decrease. But because of some of the tract subdivisions that have come in, the housing market in Bulverde is not very competitive. So homes receive an average of 1 offer every 50 days, which is pretty good. The inventory for sale in Bulverde is up a little bit just because, like I said, of those subdivisions that have come in here. And so it is definitely a little bit higher price than San Antonio and probably comparable to Bernie. So that's definitely con number 5. So overall, Bulverde has a desirable lifestyle with a housing market that, while it's fluctuating, it is still a great place for people to buy, a good place for people to invest. It's just a beautiful little city. One thing that I will tell you is before COVID in 2020, the population was about 5,692. We are now sitting at 7,400, which is about a 28% increase. So we're growing, and San Antonio is slowly moving out this direction, which can be good and bad. It offers other things, just like this video, but it is slowly moving out here. So if you're looking to get your piece of land, get it now, which means call me. Set up a phone call. Call me on the phone, send an email, set up a Zoom, whatever it is, reach out to me. I am your guru realtor, and I will help you find the best location, whether it's Cibolo, Church, Bulverde, Bernie, San Antonio, Stone Oak. Watch my videos and find the place that you think you want to be. And even if you don't watch my videos and find it, call me and I'll help you make that decision. So I'm excited to get to help you reach your dreams in real estate here in the San Antonio market area. I get people calling me every day from places that really are looking to buy, and I want to help make that transition smooth. I don't care if you're moving tomorrow, if you're moving 5 months from now, or even a year from now. Reach out to me so I can start that home buying process. I have a great finance, great lender, great mortgage people, great title. I have all the connections to help you make it smooth so that you don't have to stress about a move here. All right, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to get to meet you. See you in Texas, y'all.